Hello. Let me lower my chair really quick. It's the lowest it can go. Industrial Strength Magic. Is it a good book? Fuck no. It is a terrible book. However, I love this book. It is a lit RPG, which most lit RPGs are not really good books. They're pretty bad all around. The only exception being Dungeon Crawler Carl. Dungeon Crawler Carl does have its problems, though, just based off of it being a lit RPG, but the theme and everything else for Dungeon Crawler Carl is really good. Now, the problem with Industrial Strength Magic, a lot deeper. It's throughout the book. It's when I say it's not a good book, I mean like this is some Fourth Wing level like bullshit that is terrible. Like plot wise, I mean this thing doesn't have a fucking plot. But okay, I should get on to the good things, the things I like about it, because my girlfriend keeps on telling me that I need to put the good things first and then list the bad things. I really like numbers. I really like the lit RPG aspect of this is very minimal. It's not like super heavy lit RPG. Basically, the main character gets a system in which they can like level up and that stuff, which gives them like exponential growth, which is very problematic in this world, I guess, because they can go fucking crazy and just cause an apocalyptic scenario. Like there's a character, you learn more about him in the second book. I'm just gonna meld the first and second book together just because I listened to both of them. But basically, he kind of went crazy and then like destroyed most of humanity. And that was after the initial okay. I should explain the world. Some time ago, like in the 70s, there's something called the Tide that came in. Basically, magical bullshit. Everything started to have like super mutations. So you had stuff with like gigantism, you had stuff with like super speed. Basically your standard superpowers. There's also some weird ones, and like stressful situations typically cause you to cause your powers to emerge. It's very My Hero Academia, but without the academia aspect. The characters are really like the world is really well thought out. I say that, but there's also a few issues with it. Like there's references to modern day things that have happened that wouldn't have happened back in this like timeline. But there's also like a split timeline thing that's happening. It's very confusing. It doesn't really appear super frequently, so you can just ignore it. It's not like Fourth Wing where it's hitting you over the head repeatedly with how much bullshit the world is. Yeah, the world I like. And then the powers, they seem pretty, I mean, they're not balanced, let's be honest. But the powers are interesting. So the main character and like a few other characters, they have a power that is called Tinker Power, which is basically you warp physics around you to make things build better. Which I really like because I myself am a tinker. This is an Arduino. I'm working on a seed counter. It's not going well. Oh shit. Fuck. But yeah, I really like, I mean, I am I am a whore for just mechanical building stuff, which is why I probably like lit RPGs. That being said, everyone in this book is relatively intelligent. Like, no one's doing anything that self-sabotages them. They aren't doing anything, like, fucking crazy, that's stupid, that they would do, like, out of character and that stuff. That being said, the main character does not really run into a shit ton of issues. Like, at one point in time, he, like, gets his fucking place leveled. He rebuilds it with, like, $5 in a fucking, will to live. So, like, there's not really a lot of stakes. It's pretty boring if you aren't really, like... The stakes are low. The stakes are very, very low. Let's try this again. Okay, so... God, where the fuck was I? Okay, so I went over the world. It's a pretty solid world. I like the world. The characters are intelligent. They're nice. They're a little overpowered. But that's fine. They don't really run into any issues. And the vibe is really fucking good. Like, this is what I like. It's fairly humorous. It's a very good off-brain book. Now I'm going to run on to the bad things about it. First off, the plot. There is no fucking plot in this book. It just exists. Basically, it's like watching 16 seasons of SpongeBob trying to look for an overarching, like, plot. There is none. It's just very episodic. Like, you can literally just jump to any part of the book and it doesn't matter. I didn't really like that. It could have been so much better if the author decided to do a plot and a theme with it, but that's not typically like a lit RPG thing. They're just sprawling, like, train of thought stuff. Kind of like this video. Now, I actually like this book so much that I was thinking about actually doing an animated plot summary of it. However, there is no plot to really animate. Like, I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, well, I could do this, but I need to pretty much do it word for word because there's not really a summary for it because there is no plot. Like, the main character is the same in book 1 and book 2. It's just his level of stability based or from his, like, superpowers and that stuff. Like, he doesn't really change that much. I will also say I listened to the audiobook of this. If I would have read it, I think I would have lost my fucking mind. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Just the plot's not very good. The prose I don't think is good. Once again, I listened to it, so I cannot judge the prose because you can kind of run over the prose while listening to it. It's not as apparent as reading it. Anyways, I'm going to move on to my rating system that I made. Now, my rating system comes in 3 different parts. It comes in entertaining, good, and then if I would recommend it or not. This book, I give a 5 out of 5 for entertainment value. This is my personal rating for it. This is what I liked out of it. Now, is it a good book? No. It's like a 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5 if you try to read it and don't listen to the audiobook. Would I recommend it? No. It's 1 out of 5. It takes a very particular person to actually like this book. Yeah, that's about it. As a side note, I found this fucking review and it's hilarious. Oh, I love it so much. I would say That book seems like it was written by a meth-addicted ferret who is having a seizure between every chapter.